Free application for federal student aid is available, and here to explain it is Gloria Ponce Rodriguez. She is the manager of college and career readiness over at Fresno Unified. Yes. Gloria, good to see you. It's been years.
Yes, it has.
And then we have student Angel Thomas. She's a senior over at Edison, getting ready to apply to several colleges. So congratulations to you. Gloria, I'm going to start with you. FAFSA. So is that a financial aid application process, or is that the money that
the free application for federal student aid? That's what FAFSA, that's acronyms for FAFSA too. Anybody can apply for FAFSA.
But isn't it free to apply anywhere?
Yes, absolutely. Apply anywhere. But that's not the problem that we have, the issue we have. The issue is completing it accurately and making sure that families are aware that that application is accessible for everyone.
Okay, so a lot of people, in other words, don't know that this financial aid is out there for people.
Right. Even the families that make a little bit more money, they think, oh, I'm not eligible. But there's grants out there that can help them, and the different financial thresholds will determine how much aid they can receive. Even if you went to an Ivy League, and families making less than $65,000 and complete
that's a lot of people. Yeah,
that's a lot of money, and most of our families here kind of make that's the average income. They can go, if they get into Harvard, it's a free ride, room, board, tuition, and fees. And so the FAFSA, the only way you can get into these schools is completing the FAFSA. And another thing, a lot of students, like, they're on this all on full ride scholarship. Well, you got to complete the FAFSA to get that scholarship, whether it's athletic or merit.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Okay, but these students have to be really on top of things. I mean, they have to have good grades, and they have to fill the requirements, correct?
Well, the requirements are 2.0 and above, because they can go to community college or vocational school. Okay. A lot of people think it's just for a four-year university, and FAFSA is available for all students that want to go to college. Yeah.
So, Angel, when you heard about this, obviously, because you went to see Gloria, I'm sure, what did you think?
I was really interested in it. Being able to go to college and have that possible free ride, it's something I'm really, really hoping that I'm able to do.
Where are you applying to schools?
I hope to apply to UC Merced, UC Santa Cruz, and CSU Long Beach.
Wow. Well, congratulations. That sounds so exciting. Okay, Gloria, let's give everybody the information. So it's FAFSA.gov. That's the first thing you should do, is go to the website, correct?
Right. But this year, Fresno Unified, we're really going to another website, which I don't have that with me right now. It's college point. Oh, I don't know that website.
Well, go to FAFSA. If you go to FAFSA.gov, can they give you?
They'll go straight to the application. But we would like to also help our families at our school sites, at our high schools. We are having a series of workshops to better accommodate our families, for those families that are intimidated by the process. But before they even complete the FAFSA, they have to complete an FSA ID, and that is electronic signature. So it can be cumbersome for first timers and low income first generation that don't even know how to apply.
Well, so, some people might not even have computers, to be honest with you, Gloria. Okay, so where are these workshops going to be held, and where can we get the information?
Well, of course, on our website, and we're having, matter of fact, we're having an event tonight at Roosevelt, FSA ID. For the month of September, we're focusing on the FSA ID, Federal Student Aid ID, and that is electronic signature, so that way you can apply for the FAFSA and sign it.
Okay. So that's at Roosevelt High School. That is tonight. At what time?
At 6 o'clock. All of our events are going to be at 6 o'clock, and we have a series of events across the district to help support our families. And for those real difficult, challenging FAFSA questions or situations, I'm also there to help those families, and we give them more of the one-on-one.
Wonderful. Angela, I bet for you and your parents, this is such a relief, because having to do it yourself, and that must be such an overwhelming feeling.
It is. There's so many different things on that application that I've never seen before. Like, they're asking for my social security number, and I'm like, oh no, I've never had to give someone my social security number before.
Well, as parents, we usually keep the cards, right? What do the kids need it for?
The students need it for the application, and it has to match Social Security Administration. The Federal Student Aid is hooked up, well, they're partnered with several federal agencies, and one of the errors that we do have, or one of our biggest errors, is the name.
The name. People don't get their names right?
Oh, because if your name is hyphenated, like mine is Ponce Rodriguez, and I have a space, but if I put a hyphen, it will come back as there's no such person. So their FSA ID cannot be created. So there is we have like a little overview, and we kind of walk our parents through the process to help them and to eliminate any errors, because when you have errors, that can jeopardize their financial aid and delay their process.
Wow. And these are common mistakes, everyone. Applying for the wrong academic year, incorrect last and first name, your social security card. So there's a lot to know about how to apply for this FAFSA. So please, I encourage everyone to attend the workshops, and you can go to FAFSA.org for information on when and where they will be in your area.
Okay.
Ladies, thank you so very much for being here. I'm so glad that you brought attention to this, Gloria. And Angel, good luck to you. Let us know what school you get into. How exciting.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you.
Still to come here in Central Valley today, we are celebrating the pageantry of the Scottish. Details on the annual Highland Gathering of the Games. We'll be back.
Come and go, Peterson-Dean Roofing and Solar continues to grow. In fact, we're actively adding quality American jobs in renewable energy and celebrating our 35th successful year in business by offering up to $3,500 off any solar or roofing project. Yes, we're celebrating 35 years, so you get up to $3,500 off. The federal tax credit will sunset over the next few years, and power companies continue to raise rates and change the rules to charge you more. Right now is the best time to take control and start saving money with a solar power system from the industry leader, Peterson-Dean. Other solar companies come and go, but Peterson-Dean will be here to provide the best workmanship and stand behind the best warranties in the business. So you get peace of mind that your new roof, solar power system, or good neighbor fence will be built first class to last. But we can't afford to provide up to $3,500 discounts for long. Just call 888-966-9174. That's 888-966-9174.
Milestones. If you really think about them, they're much more than just crawling, walking, and talking. They're also the everyday whoops, oh boy, and ay 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 moments that help shape and educate our children from the day they're born. Which is why at First 5 Fresno County, we call them milestones. Learn more at first5fresno.org. Here we go again.
The perfect time to join Planet Fitness and find your happy pace. Join now for just 25 cents down and then just $10 a month. Everyone deserves a clean and friendly place to work out, and for 25 cents down, it could be yours. Join today for just 25 cents down and $10 a month. Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone.
No way. That is impressive. Avery Leland?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And you are?
Tom Simpson.
Tom Simpson. Thank you all. I actually lived in Scotland.
Did you?
Yeah.
Both part of America's safest CUV family. The 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander and Outlander Sport, and introducing the plug-in hybrid Outlander PHEV.
Farm to Fort, South America to Tahoe, all-wheel drive Mitsubishi, built to last through your toughest terrain. Eclipse Cross, Outlander, and Outlander Sport use Mitsubishi's large rebates with no money down.
If paying a visit to Mary Queen of Scots at the Queen's Court and enjoying Scottish food, drink, and ale all sounds good to you, then we've got the perfect event for you. Listen to this. It is time for the Fresno Highland Gathering and Games that have been going on now for 41 years. This is the 41st year. It's a tradition that brings us the pageantry of the Scottish, and it includes entertainers, magicians, Scottish games, and of course, the famous bagpipes. Well, please help me welcome Tom Simpson. He's the chief of the Scottish Society of Central California, along with an athlete at the Scottish Games, Crystal Pistol. And we have Avery Leland. He is the, how do you say it?
Seneca.
Seneca. What is Seneca?
It means storyteller, but I'm the gopher.
Well, there you are. You're the Seneca. We love it. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Tom, let's start with you. Tell us about this every year. Why do you do it?
Well, everybody has a heritage. Everybody comes from somewhere, and one of the advantages of living in the Central Valley is we have such a diverse group of a bunch of heritages, and we're able to celebrate them from the Hmong New Year's through the Greek festival, the Cinco de Mayo, the Oban, and this every year at the third Saturday in September, the Scots bring a little bit of Scotland, the Highlands here to the Valley. And we like to share our heritage. We like to show what we are all about. Yeah. And this allows us to do that, and it's always a lot of fun. It's a family thing. We have lots for the kids to do. And like this year, we're going to have the dogs herding the sheep.
Oh, cool.
And that's always fun to watch.
Well, Scotland is a great country, and so we want everyone to mark their calendars. It's going to be this Saturday at Kearney Park. And Crystal, there's a lot to see with athleticism. After all, it's the Scottish Games.
Yes.
So what kind of games will you guys be playing? And I know you brought some props.
I did bring some props. This is our women's heavy hammer. This is 16 pounds. We spin this around and throw it behind us.
What?
This is the heavyweight for distance, or the women's heavyweight for distance. That's 28 pounds. You'll see women doing a spin technique, kind of like the like a Olympic hammer, similar to that, where they spin and they throw that as far as they can. The men's weights are a little bit heavier. They throw a 56-pound heavyweight for distance and a 22-pound hammer. This is also the events where you're going to see us throwing those things that look like telephone poles.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and those, they start out at about 16 feet long.
And they're like huge logs. I mean, they look like huge logs.
Yeah, they look like gigantic telephone poles, basically. And the goal is to flip it end over end. It's more about accuracy than it is distance, because you want to, if you're facing like a clock face, you're going to want to land at 12 o'clock. That's a perfect score.
And obviously these are historic games that happen in Scotland, and so for folks to see them here in Fresno is super special. Avery, tell us about your kilt, and you're the storyteller of the group. What is the significance? And of course there's going to be lots of men in kilts, right?
There will be lots of men in kilts. This one's actually a utility kilt. It's canvas. It started off as a cover that went on over your kilt in wartime, so you had pockets. I prefer them to wearing a sporran, and actually my dress kilt doesn't fit at the moment, so I lost too much weight. So it's like wearing a barrel on suspenders. So, but comfortable, and this one's functional. I do a lot of work in it. So.
Well, Tom, yours is super classy. You are dressed head to toe. Tell us about the significance.
This is the my clan's kilt. This is what's called a hunter kilt or plaid. It's you can if you know the different patterns, you can differentiate the clans. This is just a coat to wear with it, but and this is the sporran. Since we don't have pockets, this is our purse.
It's a purse.
We don't have pockets, so
okay. So the kilts don't have pockets, so you put it in there.
Put it in there.
Isn't that cool? So back in the day, the Scottish men, they would just store their probably knives and things like that.
Anything.
They didn't have credit cards, so the Scotch.
One of the things I wanted to bring up is that we're going to have probably one of the premier Scottish bands in the world at our event this year. We're really proud that we're bringing 7 nations to the Valley. So their only gig on the West Coast this year. They've headlined huge events all through the world. They're just coming back from Scotland.
That's a big deal.
And they're going to be here on Saturday, so we're really excited about that.
Wow, that is a super big deal. We are so happy it's here Saturday. Don't forget, everybody, Kearney Park. For more info, FresnoScottishSociety.org. You can get your tickets there. It's such a good family fun event, and we love celebrating Scottish history. So thank you for giving us a little taste today.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Can't wait. Stay with us and don't change that channel or you could miss this little fur ball. That's right, it is a baby tiger, and you're going to catch him at the Cat Haven. We're going to get to meet him next.
With the leaves and pumpkins laying about, but it won't be fall forever. So swing by the fall tire sale at Les Schwab through October 31st. The sale may be seasonal, but our service is here forever. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
I got hurt in a bad car accident, and the medical bills are piling up.
I'm missing work because of my injuries. I'm losing money. What am I supposed to do now?
Here's what you do. Call us. Your bills don't pay themselves. You've got to protect yourself and your family.
I did something about it. I called Dunyan Law, and they got me the settlement that I needed.
Money doesn't solve everything, but it sure can help.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call us. It's just that easy.
Call 877-DUNYON, DUNNION.
Are you suffering with plantar fasciitis foot pain? Has this been going on between 1 and 18 months? There is a clinical trial evaluating AmnioFix in an investigational study designed for people with plantar fasciitis foot pain. Qualified participants will receive all study-related care at no cost, including doctor visits, study medication, and financial compensation. If you're suffering with plantar fasciitis foot pain, call 559-302-9611.
At All Faiths Funeral Home, you'll find the care and compassion needed with the loss of a loved one. We're available day or night to guide you with dignity and respect. We provide an unforgettable and lasting tribute in a beautiful chapel setting for an intimate memorial or up to 400 guests. All Faiths offers packages for every budget and discounts for military members and first responders. Whatever your circumstance, we're here to provide peace of mind. All Faiths Funeral Home, minutes away in Fowler.
Get your groove on this summer with the KC24 Summer Concert Series at the Farmers Market at Old Town Clovis this Friday, September 14th, featuring the music of Joe Linnigan. It's the KC24 Summer Concert Series this Friday.
At Les Schwab, we give you extra without charging you extra. That means no hidden fees or unexpected costs, ever. Because when it comes to earning your business, we've got nothing to hide. Les Schwab Tires. Doing the right thing matters.
Someone's dream is about to come true.
I don't think anyone here expected that.
High pressure, big drama, live in front of America. I cannot wait. HGT semifinals live tonight and tomorrow on NBC.
KC24 brings you a lifestyle show from women you know. Now, Central Valley Today.
Project Survival's Cat Haven up in Dunlap is booming with excitement after some new additions.
That's right, new additions like a baby tiger that we all get to meet today for the very first time. So we're very excited here in the newsroom and in the studio today. Here to introduce us, the founder of Cat Haven, Dale Anderson, and the president, Wendy DeBoz. Welcome both of you to the show. Dale, it's good to see you. Wendy, good to see you too.
We've got a little protection over here, just in case Apollo comes out near us. Just so you guys
I have nothing.
you're used to him.
Dale, I think it's funny how you said, here, take this, ladies, in case he comes after you.
Yeah.
But he's very playful. Like, he's not going to bite, is he? I don't know.
No, he does bite, but biting is part of playing. And so the problem with him is he's one of these bitey tigers that likes to bite really hard. Cats always bite. And so especially cubs like this, they always lead with their mouth. That's what they do because that's how they explore and do things. But when you lead with their mouth and then you clamp and bite very hard, that's where it's not fun thing to do. So that's why we gave you a little bit of protection there for yourself.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Dale, give us the background. How did you acquire Apollo here?
Apollo came to me from Pennsylvania, and he was born at a facility in Pennsylvania. Ow, hey, that's my
Here, you can borrow our stuffed animals.
No, I'm good. I'm good. So he came from Pennsylvania, and a friend of mine has a facility back there. And what we were trying to do is find a baby tiger cub. We had my orange tiger that I had, one of my original cats, passed away in December at 21. And so we were down to the one white tiger we had left. So we wanted to find another orange tiger. Just to have for people to be able to see the difference in the color phases. And so he came available, so we went back to Pennsylvania and picked him up. We picked up a lynx in Buffalo first and then drove to Pennsylvania, picked him up, and then drove to Missouri and got another lynx and then drove home. So it was a lengthy car trip, if you can imagine.
How old is he then?
He's 4 months
he's a little
on the 15th, And so Wendy and one of our other staff members, Jennifer, were feeding bottles the whole way in the car. So 5 days home, bottles, feeding, and that stuff. So they did good. They all did really good.
And Project Survival Cat Haven, obviously your mission is to protect these beautiful species.
In the wild.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the thing that's different with us. We're not into collection. I like to have a variety of different cats for people to see, but we really look to is what can we do to help animals in the wild and try to do things to help in conservation. So last year we gave out almost $80,000 in grants. We're a small organization. Our budget's only about $650,000, $700,000. So we're giving a lot of money away. A lot of jaguar work in South America. We don't have any tiger projects going right now, but we do have projects in Southeast Asia with the fishing cats. And then we have cheetah projects in Africa and snow leopards and things like that. So we look to find projects where people can be effective with, smaller grants in size. Yeah. And we also, environmentally, it always is important, and this is, I think the whole environmental movement needs to change in the sense of thinking that if you're going to save cats, you need to save people. And too many environmental people think only the animal's important. And the animal's important, but people are important to live in those areas too. And if you don't work with the people, then people aren't going to have any, they don't care about the cat.
They don't know the skills.
Well, they try to live. And the cat's killing their livestock, or they're killing. And if you can't go in and help the people solve the problems, then you're never going to be able to save animals. And I think too many environmental people think only the animal is important. And I sit there and say, no, both are important. People are important and the animals are important too. And we can do things like that. So figuring out ways to be able to have the animals coexist. Snow leopards are easy in the sense that people put their goats and sheep in these corrals, and they have a 6-foot wall corral, and snow leopard just jumps over the top, kills something, and jumps back out. And if people want to kill the snow leopard, they poison the carcass, put it out there, and it kills a lot of the other animals in the area. But what's a good fix for that? Put a top on it, right? But it costs about $250, and that's about what these people's annual income is. But people like us in the West, I can ask people at the Cat Haven, hey, put $25 a piece and get 10 people. We get enough money for a top. They said saves 5 snow leopards by doing that. Wow. The people themselves then don't want to go out and kill the snow leopards. There's no reason to. Yeah.
Yes,
but they need to protect their livelihood and their livestock. And so that's what people have got to look to. If we're going to save animals, we need to look very practical to try to find solutions to be able to make both work. Wow. So Apollo becomes the ambassador. So this is where we get back to this point. So you guys wouldn't have me on TV talking about any of this if I didn't have Apollo.
Yeah. No, we would, Dale. That's not.
But he is really cute.
But he is really cute. And maybe he's a little cuter than you, but that's okay.
See, and that's fine.
But we have more to talk to you about, Dale, because I love how you're educating everybody about this. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be back with Apollo, Dale, and Wendy. He's so playful. We'll be right back.
What does it take to be a good injury lawyer? Have you been injured in a car accident? We have someone standing by ready to help you right now. The call is free, the advice is free. Sometimes accident victims are treated unfairly. That's why we're here, to help the injured people of California. We are Bird Injury Lawyers.
It's time for the Tulare County Fair. 5 fantastic days of family fun and mouth-watering fair food. More than 40 carnival rides, including the new Thrill Seekers Himalaya. Plus, your fair admission includes free concerts, Smash Mouth, Sheila E., Confunction, Queen Nation, and Clay Walker. Score your seats for high-octane motorsports, roaring tractor pulls, the toughest monster truck tour, and the metal-mashing demolition derby. Sponsored by Bud Light. Avoid the lines. Buy online at dcfair.org.
I'm not telling you.
Is he cute?
You're so annoying.
Is it the boy that always talks to you?
Maybe.
Him?
Yeah, I know.
Really?
He's not popular, but I like that.
You just missed the tobacco industry's latest scam. Because you were supposed to.
So mango-y.
Broken air conditioner? That could be a $4,400 bill you weren't expecting. Fridge on the fritz? That could cost you $2,500. Get the First American Home Warranty Plan. And when a covered item breaks, call or click. That's it. And we'll repair or replace it for you. We have plans that cover air conditioning, most appliances, plus heating, plumbing, electrical systems, and much more. Plans start as low as $25 a month. Why let a major system or appliance breakdown bust your budget? Or go through the hassle of trying to find trustworthy service people.
Saved us thousands of dollars.
And I know they have my back.
Last year alone, we saved our customers over $140 million. Don't wait until it's too late and you're stuck with a huge repair bill.
If you don't have First American Warranty, get it.
Call 1-866-789-5677 or visit protectmybudget.com for a free no-obligation quote. That's 1-866-789-5677.
The rudest commuters in
Here again, everybody, we are joined by Dale Anderson, the founder of the Project Survival Cat Haven in Dunlap, along with President Wendy and the newest resident, Apollo. Yes. Wow, it's great to have all you on.
he got a little frisky during the commercial break,
He
right?
did.
Yeah.
But if you're just joining us, Apollo is a baby tiger here at the Cat Haven. And Dale, I know you mentioned you got him from Pennsylvania, but what's his background in terms of species and type?
I think he's probably a mix. His mother was white, so he carries the white gene, and then his father was orange. So he's probably a mix. Most of them are between Bengal and Siberian tigers or Amur tigers. So he's probably a mix of both. I don't really care to have a purebred tiger as far as, let's say, a Malaysian tiger. Doesn't make a difference. I just want one for display, and it serves the purpose that way. We can't release tigers back to the wild. Nobody's figured out how to do that because these guys live with their mothers up to 2 years doing the things they need to learn.
So he's going to be a permanent resident.
He'll be a permanent resident at the Cat Haven, yeah. And we're hoping to introduce him to Diana, our white tiger, eventually, and just so they'd have friends and you know, have some place to play together. So that's the whole goal at that part. So we wanted an orange tiger, so you'd see the difference. You know, there's white and orange tigers both. So, and Apollo, again, as I was saying before, then becomes a great ambassador for people to see, and then hopefully get excited about seeing tigers and say, geez, what can we do to help tigers or other cats in the wild? And that's where we have all these projects we work on and do.
Yes. Yeah, it's so important to note, though, he's very cute and his paws are huge, but you shouldn't approach him as you would maybe a normal cat, because I feel like a lot of people want to go pet him right now, but you should not do that, right?
Well, and again, controlled situations, yeah, you can do certain things, and then it's always personality of the cat too. If I took 10 people, everybody's personality is going to be a lot different. Some people will be friendly, some people not so friendly, and it's the same with the cat too. So you have to look at the cat, understand the personality. That's what we work with that way. So.
Well, he's definitely having fun over there.
Yeah.
But Dale, in terms of people supporting the Cat Haven, talk about your upcoming fundraiser. That's going to be this weekend, and it really helps educate folks on what you do up there.
Sure. So we do nighttime events every once in a while. That's not the common thing. We're open to the public on a regular basis, and but at nighttime we open up in the evening from 5 to about 8:30 or so. This Saturday we're going to be doing a Cool Cat ice cream fundraiser. So we'll have a family event. People could come up, have ice cream, see the cats. And then October 6th, we're also doing our Twilight Tour, which is adult-only event too. So we do both, and this Saturday is the ice cream event, so we get families up there, have ice cream, and see the cats. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good evening.
Yes. It's a big deal you brought him, because he's obviously a wild animal.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was trying to get a tiger by the tail, but I missed when he went by.
Now, Wendy, he's kind of biting you. Does that hurt?
He is. That's why I'm wearing jeans. And notice Dale isn't. So I get stuck here with the cat on the leg.
And that's why we have our stuffed animals for protection.
Right.
How many cats do you have then now at the Cat Haven?
We have 38 total cats.
Okay.
And we're the only facility in the country that has all the big cats for people to see. So we have lion, tiger, leopard, jaguar, cheetah, snow leopard, cloud leopard, and mountain lion. So we have all the big cats for people to be able to see out there.
And it's a big deal that you do that, but you need our support. You need donations. Do you take
We take
online?
Cash donations are great. But yeah, we have our events coming up. People want to donate things for us to auction off at our silent auction. Be great. And we also need welders and construction guys, people that in the business that way can help us out with projects. And then we also do field trips and take cats out to schools. So if we have teachers out there that say, oh, well, I've never even heard of the Cat Haven. Yeah. Hopefully we can get some field trips and kids coming up that way too. I think last year we had probably 20,000 kids or 15,000 kids come through.
Wow.
So we've had a lot.
Education.
But it's just one of those things where it's always good to have more up there and learning about cats and what they can do to help.
So do kids go over there, or do you bring the cats?
We do both.
Oh, you do both?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, that's wonderful.
So they can come up and we just make sure we don't get nabbed from behind.
Oh, boy. He's taking a walk on the wild side over here.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Well, it's so good to have both you and Wendy on the show, and I know that you've brought cats here to our studios before, as you just saw in the video, but we're thrilled, and hopefully people will head out to your events to support the Cat Haven and Dunlap. You're not very far from here.
It's about a 45-minute drive, and we're open to public regularly, so if people want to come up just anytime, we're open every day except Tuesdays right now.
Wonderful.
And so they can come up and see the cats and take a tour.
Yeah, and come see Apollo in person.
Exactly.
He deserves it. He is just so cute, and we've really enjoyed having him here today, as well as you and Wendy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
both.
you, Dale. Thank you, Wendy.
Good luck.
All right, everybody, coming up, we're going to hear from professional boxing champion Jose Ramirez. He's going to show us what exercises we can do at home to stay in shape and play like a champ. That's coming up next.
She's one of the most evil people I've ever met.
You don't put disabled people in a wood chopper. I'm asking you to come clean now.
All new Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, today at 4 on KC24.
I got hurt in a really bad car accident, and the insurance company was no help.
Call us. You've got to protect yourself and your
I
family.
did something about it. I called Dunyan Law, and they got me the settlement I needed.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call us.
Call 1-877-DUNYAN.
We're all in this together, through the thick and thin. We're all in this together, in the losses and the wins. In the light of day, there's always a place to love the world we share. When the ones we love need the best of us.
Hey, heard you sold the house. Yeah. Did you use Purple Bricks? Purple Bricks? Oh, yeah. They're super experienced local real estate agents who save you from blowing thousands on commission. And not thousands, but like thousands.
Commisery. The misery you feel when you pay too much in commission and get nothing more for your money. Whether you're buying or selling your home, save yourself from commisery at purplebricks.com.
Hi, folks. I'm Jim Peterson with Peterson & Dean. We've had some really hot weather this summer, resulting in blackouts. And the problem is you don't have your lights on, and you're just stuck in the mud. The fact of the matter is I've been selling home backup battery systems for years. I have the latest technology. They're inexpensive, and your lights wouldn't have went out. Give me a call to learn about backup energy storage. I'm the solar guy. I've been doing it for 40 years. I'm the roofing guy, and I've been selling home energy storage, which would prevent you from getting a blackout. My financing's outstanding. These prices are affordable. They're installed in one day, and no more power interruptions. Give me a call right now to learn more. Go to my website, petersondean.com, to learn more about home energy storage and how you won't be left in the dark.
That's right. Get security and peace of mind knowing you'll have the power in the next heat wave, even if the grid goes down, with a solar storage battery. And right now, get up to $3,500 off your solar system with a backup battery. Up to $3,500 off to celebrate 35 years. Just call 888-920-5405. That's 888-920-5405.
We know good things come to those who wait. Up. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors.
Olympian and professional boxing champ Jose Ramirez is also a hometown favorite. He's from Avenal. On Friday, he has a big fight at the Save Mart Center here in Fresno. As he trained for that, he took some time to show us some of his best moves that you can use for fitness at home.
The sport of boxing is a sport that many people are using more and more often. It's becoming more popular just as a cardio workout. As an explosive workout, as a fat burning workout. You know, not necessarily to become a boxer and compete, but all just the basic fundamentals of it, they're so important for your body, and it helps you move 30, 45 minutes daily, maybe 3-4 times a week. That's all you really need. For those who are getting started, shadow boxing will be the principal drill for you to learn how to use the fundamentals of the game, of the sport, and you kind of just fix your own mistakes looking at yourself. And you pretend you're fighting with yourself. So if you throw your jab, you're gonna slip your own jab as it's coming towards you. So you use the mirror to kind of reflect. Once you focus on that, you can go to the heavy back and work on your combinations there. So just stay with the fundamentals of basic punches. Maybe 3 rounds of, say, 3 minutes. For those who do it as a cardio workout, it's a good back to work your shoulders. It's a good back to work your legs, because you can use your power, and all the power comes from the legs. So now I'm going to take you on to the speed bag, which is a very popular bag, which a lot of people enjoy doing. It's a fun bag to use. It's good for your shoulders. It's good for burning fat off your shoulders, and also for conditioning for your shoulders. And it's a fun workout too, because you can actually do tricks and you know, hit it different ways. But the main thing is getting a rhythm, and also tapping your feet, you know, moving your hips with the punches to drive again the speed and that power through the speed bag as well. And then they're actually burning more fat. They're actually burning more calories because they're using the whole body motion. You actually start slow. You actually do it like a 3-second count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also, the motion of your arms. If you see me, it stays short. It's a short motion. A lot of people tend to hit it and bring their hand all the way down, which takes longer for your hand to hit the bag. Now we're going to a bag that we use as a warm-up and as a warm-down. It's called a miniature heavy bag. It's like small size heavy bag, and it's for you to use for movement. It's good to stay in a rhythm. It's good for your reflexes. This bag, you could apply everything you learn. You could apply your shadow boxing into it, and this will be your defense. You kind of like apply like a squat to it by going under, because when you go under a punch, you have to keep your eyes and you're looking at your opponent the whole time. You know, all these workouts is good for your legs, it's good for your glutes, for your hips. The next bag we're going to use is called the timing bag, and it's like a double end bag, and it's used for your timing. It helps you pinpoint your shots better, and also it helps with your reflexes as well. Because this bag does come back if you hit it. It will come back at you, so it's good to keep yourself on your toes and keep that rhythm going. And pinpointing your shots, using your speed, that is good for loosening up your shoulders, focusing more on speed. Boxing, you don't really need much, maybe 30-40 minutes. You know, doing about 2-3 rounds in each bag, it should be more than enough for you to get a great workout. The health is, you know, it's very important, because you know you want to live a longer life, have a healthier life for your family.
Wow, don't miss MedWatch today on KC24, Saturday at 7. The program is in partnership with Community Medical Centers. Another health